Stan Fan TV outside the lunch. I'm with everyone's favourite Mike. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, good, Ryan. Yourself?
Very comfortable win there, mate.
Yeah, I think we made it look quite easy, really. Stuck to our task. Scored two good goals. I don't think Norwich... I expected a little bit more from Norwich today, to be honest. Obviously, everyone's raving about Pookie and how we started the season and that. I thought we kept them at bay quite well, but I don't think they really had any chances. They had half chances every time they did get in. It was called offside or didn't really do anything with it. One real shining light today from my point of view was Anderson. Yeah. The way that Anderson just glided past players was just... No,
there was that moment in the first half, wasn't it, when he sort of flicked it over that player, nutmegs the other player that comes in, and he just glided across the pitch. And I've said it on the other fan cams, it shows why we broke our record for him last summer when he performs like that.
He's a key player for us, you know. I mean, I was worried, the start of this season, I was worried that we were going to have too much flair in our midfield because you got Anderson, got Lanzini, you got now Fornals. Antonio, unfortunately, we're not going to, he's going to be a big miss. He's going to be a big miss. Yarmolenko, to an extent, has got a bit of flair. So I thought, well, how can you fit all those flair players in one team? And maybe in other teams it wouldn't work. But whatever Pellegrini is doing, it's working. One thing that did not bother me, but I was a little bit surprised about the starting lineup was Fornals not starting, because I thought to myself, well, all right, he started against Newport, he's got himself a goal, and then he doesn't start today. So I don't know whether he's obviously I trust everything at the moment that Pellegrini is doing because it's working. No, that's 2 games, 2 clean sheets. Obviously that's our second league win now. We're looking good, and I've said it for a long time, and I believe I said it towards the end of last season to Nicky as well, is that if we start beating the teams that are in and around us, then we can push on, and then we nick a few results against the teams that the bigger teams that we're not usually expected to beat, then we should be higher than 10th. Yeah. I reckon. It's
about being consistent against the teams around us, innit, which we have struggled to do. I mean, Norwich come here today, I must admit, on my preview I said we'll win 3-2. I thought it'd be a lot closer. I thought Norwich would score today because of obviously Pukki's in unbelievable form. But I think it's credit to our back 4 today and Declan Rice and Mark Noble why they haven't scored today. Yeah, I think the midfield was really good today, and I think defensively we look quite good. A lot of people have been giving Ogbonna a little bit of, probably including myself, a little bit of unfair stick. But since he's been put back in the team, he's been doing really well. I think game by game, even though he played against, he didn't play against Newport, did he? He played against Watford away, didn't he? And then he played away, obviously, as mate captain against Brighton. And think to yourself, okay, what's going on there? Obviously, Balbuena coming from last season being one of our most consistent defenders, and that partnership between him and Diop didn't really want to break up. But look, it's working at the moment, and I thought Ogbonna was actually really good today. No, I thought he'd done his, stuck to his task, done very well. I think he was actually the one, in my opinion, from where I was sitting. Obviously, everyone's going to agree with my opinion because that's just how it goes. But I was the one that I actually thought that it was Ogbonna was the one that was keeping Pookie quiet today. I thought he'd done that job really well, stuck to his task. But as I say, I don't think Norwich, not trying to take anything away from Norwich, but I don't think they were as threatening as what they could be. I was expecting a bit more of a game. Thing is, though, that's frustrating for us is the only thing is that when teams like that come and they've played that badly, why can't we put a few more goals past them with a little bit more thinking about decision making and just think about what you're doing a bit more. Maybe we were unlucky in certain parts. We had I've got to mention as well, Tim Krul in their goal today. that save that he made in the second half. Yeah, he was like a magnet, wasn't it? That ball to him today.
Right to make that save. It was such I don't even know who actually had the shot, but it's just a lot of positives to take out of this game. I know it's only Norwich. Obviously sets us up nicely. Obviously, it's a shame that we're now going to international break. We've obviously got Villa next, and then I think it's United at home and then Bournemouth away. They're winnable. They're winnable games. They're winnable games. So why? No, I want to say sky's the limit, but if we're playing that well, obviously we've got our first clean sheet of the season in the league. That can only breed confidence, and it can take us on to to better things. So. we're just, we just got to take every game as it comes now. I think obviously when the fixtures came out at the start of the season, we thought to ourselves, right, we got a very favourable start apart from Man City. Now I think other teams maybe wouldn't have made such as good a recovery as what we have after being thumped 5-0 at the start of the season. Because if that was us last season, then we would have probably gone and lost. Someone was telling me the other day that apparently we hadn't won a game in August in the league for I don't know how many years. I don't know how much truth there is in that.
I think the last time we won it was when we beat Bournemouth here on the first Premier League game.
First game that we played here. And no, I mean I think, do you know what, we played well. And we just got to, we've got, like you said, the key word is consistency. We keep up that consistency. We can beat teams in and around us. If we're beating those teams in and around us, that's the key. And as I said, if we're that's the key to this league. I think you beat your bread and butter teams. Your bread and butter, your bread and butter is your Norwiches, your Aston Villas, your Newcastles, your teams that you should be beating. Anything extra on top of that is like a bonus. But for us, it shouldn't be a bonus now because we're playing well enough to actually be going and taking on, going toe-to-toe with those bigger teams. So why not?
But Mike, 3 wins in a week, mate. Everyone goes home happy. Take care, mate. Thank you so much for joining us, mate. Come on, you Irons.